How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over 3 more finest cards that have been revealed, as well as the finest choice pack. I'm going to be talking about the content that was just released today in MLB The Show 21, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I was correct about the finest choice pack that dropped today. However, I did not think that would be the very first secret as well. So we have a total of 10 finest players that have been confirmed and released into Diamond Dynasty. And we've also had 10 additional finest players that have been revealed for Season 5 Team Affinities. We have 21 finest players in total if you include the 99 overall Buster Posey. So with that being said, we're going to talk about one player who I forgot to add in yesterday's video. They actually revealed him as I was making the video. So I'm keeping up with the Twitter page right now. If they reveal another one, we'll talk about it as long as we're still recording. But we have Kyle Tucker, Brandon Lowe, Lau, and Brian Reynolds. 3 really good cards. Obviously, the Brandon Lowe and Brian Reynolds will be at a 99 overall. I'm not sure why they don't have the ratings there, but we can assume they will be a 99 based off of the clue on the updated schedule. We got this finest choice pack for 30,000 stubs. You can purchase 5, and we don't know how long those packs will be available. There's no time frame listed, but they did say for a limited time on the tweet. So that is some good news there. Those cards could fluctuate in price. But for the base round players, we have Franmil Reyes here, Willy Adames, Aaron LOUP, Dylan Cease, Paul Sewald. So some really good cards included in the base round. And these cards are going for about 10,000 stubs on the market, maybe a little bit less. I picked up Aaron LOUP for like 8,000 or something like that. These cards are pretty cheap. Some good budget options that will definitely be end game as well. Some of these position players have lower vision attributes, at least in the choice pack. But they're definitely good. Better than some of the legends that we have as well, because these cards have the live series active quirks. We'll confirm that a little bit later. Paul Sewald looks pretty good, but he does not have the pitch mix that I'm looking for. Now we're getting into some better base round players. I think Willy Adames is one of the better cards that has been released so far. The 42 card series Willy Adames from Season 1 Team Affinity was amazing. He does in fact have the Road Warrior, Day Player, and Situational Hitter quirk. Those are active quirks. Quirks like Pressure Cooker, Hitting Machine, Bomber, 20/20 Vision, quirks like that. Those are threshold quirks. Once a player reaches a certain attribute for a specific category, they will get that quirk. We'll see it with a couple pitchers in this video as well. Here, Charlie Morton. This card looks insane. A Slurve as a primary with 99 velo. He won't have the outlier quirk, but he will have the meta pitches in the sinker, cutter, splitter, and 4-seam combination. Definitely a solid starting pitcher. We also have Walker Buehler, and both of these cards have insane amount of break on their individual pitches. 120 stamina, 117 hits per 9. Can't go wrong with 103 walks per 9, 89 control. He has 99 break on just about every pitch except for the sinker. And he has the home body quirk, so when you're pitching at home with this card, he will shrink the PCI even a little bit more than he would if you were playing on the road. It will actually enlarge the PCI slightly. I believe the players still get a small penalty when they're playing on the road, when they have home body, or vice versa. But now we're getting into some of the rare cards here. We have BICHETTE kicking us off. Charlie Morton was also a rare card. Same with Walker Buehler. Some of these cards are really good. They're a lot more expensive on the market, probably around 100,000 stubs, and they could fluctuate a little bit, right? I mean, depending on how many cards you need for the finest collection. We'll talk about the community marketplace here in a little bit. We have Dylan Cease. This card does not have the meta pitches, but still a pretty good card all around. Up next, we have Avisail Garcia. I wish I could have gotten a few of the card art screenshots, but they were just not loading into my game. But anyway, this card is great. 5 tools. I mean, doesn't have, 90 plus arm strength, but still 5 tool type of player. Can't really bunt, but he can do everything else. He has good vision. 84 is good enough. I would like to see, 100 vision on some of these players, but that's asking for a little bit too much. Brandon Nimmo as well. Kind of a 5-tool player, right? 100 power against both sides. Parallel this card up a little bit. He will hit lefties pretty good. He's got great defense, great speed. Definitely a 5-tool guy. I didn't expect, a lot of these great cards in the choice pack, but we have received a few really good options in previous years in the choice pack. I just didn't know what the secret 1 and 2 might mention, but now we kind of have an idea. But if you take a look at this, they have included the finest players from MLB The Show 21 with the finest players from previous years. So this leads me to believe that those cards will be included in the collection for a potential Mike Trout, for a really good finest card. Maybe it's a legend. Who knows? Maybe they give a finest card to a legend. I think that might be interesting. But we also got the 96 overall Noah Syndergaard, which has the same attributes as the one I included in the previous video. He does have Outlier too. So Outlier on the sinker. I thought he might have it on the fastball, but this time they gave it to him on the sinker. I still don't think this card is good. 86 hits per 9. This card will get rocked even with the 102 mile per hour sinker, or even 99, 100. He's going to get shelled. I would not use this card, but he might be good for the prime collection, as I mentioned in the previous video. But we also got Al Kaline, and this card is usually pretty good. I'm surprised his contact attribute versus right is 97. I want to say he was always like above 100, around 110 against both sides, and I would have used that card. I would use this card if he was at 100 plus, contact before you parallel him. I'm just not going to play with this card too much to parallel him up to the second or third tier before he has 100 contact. I just don't think that he's as good as he has been in recent years. But here we have Catfish Hunter. This is a player program card. Al Kaline was the second event reward. This is a free 99 overall, and he looks okay. I mean, lower walks per 9 and control for a Catfish Hunter. You would think that in years past, I'm pretty sure those were his best attributes. So I'm kind of surprised there, but he did get an increased hits and K per 9. Still don't think he's that great. I probably won't use that card or even unlock him. But we did pick up one finest player, as I mentioned earlier, in Aaron LOUP. This is the squad we're currently using. And I still like Tyler Matzik. I still think he has some value. I took out Andrew Miller for Aaron LOUP. I think Aaron LOUP is a better option, especially having more of a deceptive motion, having that cutter, and also some live series quirks to go with it. I didn't even look to see if he has any, but there is a possibility. I just think that those cards can be interchangeable, and Andrew Miller is much more expensive. I think his card kind of dropped in half as well. A lot of the cards on the market were affected by these finest players, and they probably will be going forward as well. But we do have one more surprise, at least, Secret 2 and the big collection coming out on Friday. I'm excited. I'm excited for more finest cards to be revealed. Let me check real quick and refresh the MLB The Show Twitter. And we do not have any further finest cards that have been revealed. I'll keep checking because I'm expecting maybe one more tonight. But until next time, I'm College Lefty. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.